What is going on, guys? Welcome. Hello. See? It's picking up my audio in that thing. How come it's not actually working? Weird. What is going on here? What? I have to have that on? I have to have my camera on for it to work? Am I okay, so I guess my audio is tied to that stupid little symbol there. What the Where's my buttons? Hold on. Hold on. I gotta find something here. Uh Oh, I can't even find my sensor button because, yeah, a lot of beeping going on. Yeah, you can hear me now, but that's so weird. I don't know. I guess my audio is tight. Anyway, I see Panda's here. He's gonna stream. They didn't have to stream. Now we have all this stuff, and I had Coin Market and Canadian dollars so that you could think it's high when it wasn't, and it was all just a mess and planned awesome, and now it's an epic failure. Stream's over. Thanks for watching. Bye. What I was trying to say is Panda can come on the stream if he wants. Well, yeah, so I guess it's tied to my actual okay. I was wondering because everything was working. I was playing back. I even recorded a video and my audio was working. The lights are blinking and bars are going up and nothing was working. And I guess it's tied to my actual little ordealio where I have this right here. See where my camera would normally be? I had that shut off so it could just be my screen because I don't have my mask on. I don't have my camera set up. I was like, all right, let's just do normal so you guys can hear me better. You guys couldn't even hear me at all. And it was tied to that. So and I kept saying, while you're in the background, mic is muted. Mic is muted. I was like, what are they talking about? Mic is muted. I thought it meant when I shut my screen off and I was trying to record stuff to see if it mic was working. But yeah, we're here. We're back. Things are red. Bitcoin. It forgot that we're supposed to be in a super cycle. Twitter knows about the super cycle, but somehow the market doesn't know about it. So what's going on here, guys? What's happening? Why doesn't Bitcoin believe in this super cycle like all the liquidity accounts that want all your money to keep buying? uh, no mask dangerous. Your cam could pop up. No, my camera is sitting right beside me on a tripod facing the wall. So it can pop up all at once, but it's turned off and it's facing a totally different direction. Yeah, super cycle my arse. Exactly. Exactly. Fully electric. Exactly. We're cooked. That's why Panda's getting into Pokemon cards because Pokemon's going to the moon while everything else isn't. Tripod because of BT Core. All the stupid paper trading instead of market trading messed up the cycle. They blow in smoke. Pat is laughing at that one. He likes that one. Bull run not confirmed. Oh, not confirmed. I see someone said the bull run's about to start. Do you believe that? That's a funny thing. That's hilarious. Very, very hilarious. I don't know. Oh crap, I don't have it. Anyway, it don't matter. You know, we could look a little bit into it. We should record something on. Look at this. So let's take a look at where are we here? Auction rooms. These guys right here. Do you guys know? Oh, I gotta change my thing. So announcements. Let's take a look at this right here. So yeah, I don't even know what to say about this. You know, I don't even want to talk about this right now, actually, because last time they threatened for a channel takedown when I talked about them, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll make a video on it later. But yeah, it's I don't know. I don't know if I should bring it up right now. I don't know if I should bring it up. Let's just talk about other stuff. Okay, I gotta close that. I'll bring it up. Hey, Rud Putts.
Nuclear power plant, Rud Putts.
In the house. Keep it high level. What? Who talked about talking you down? No one talked about me. I didn't switch. I'm debating if I should switch it up. But anyway, it was about the You know what? Let's just come into here. Let's bring it up. Um, Stop replace. Let's replace. You know what? Let's do this. Replace screen share with this window right here. As soon as you guys see it, you're gonna be shaking your heads. But let's share this. Boom! There. We see this. Look at this. ETMC, you guys remember those guys? So repost ETMC update. So around Christmas, it looks like Seth and Tasha disappeared. No one knows why or what they went. No funds were stolen, no contracts were drained, all wallets remain unlocked. So anyway, they're building an ETCMC V2 right now. V2. So they're going into a version 2. Now, I put a post on here about why wouldn't they just swap? So I asked, like, what's the conversion rate of V1 tokens to V2 tokens? And then someone replied saying, well, you should have done it a long time ago when everything was worth a lot more. Because I went and looked at it, and like it's like 400 coins to equal like 1 coin. It might even be worse now. And as you know, they all went through all the licenses and everything all over again. So if you want to be on V2, you got to buy all your licenses. Everything's complete scratch. So did these people actually leave, or is this just another money making scam to get everyone to buy all their stuff again because the project had an epic failure rate? So yeah, V2, because 2 people left, and because they didn't take anything, nothing happened. But because the other 2 people were the people that were in charge of the accounts and stuff, they got to remake a V2 now. And because of it, you have to rebuy everything. You have to rebuy. So like I asked them, like, why don't they just do a swap from V1 to V2 to the new tokens like every other chain does? If you're transferring over, nope, can't do that. Then like, I don't know. And then do what happened? They deleted my my talking. I can't even talk anymore. I don't have permission to write messages in chat. I can't talk. They won't let me talk anymore. They deleted my messages on that. I have a screenshot of it though. It's on my phone. That's what I did it. So I'm glad. I had a feeling I should take a screenshot of this before I posted it. So I have proof. I posted this and now it is gone and I can't talk in any of their channels anymore. So yeah, craziness. I didn't record the video on this yet, but it's coming. But I have the proof that he said all this stuff and it's on my phone with a screenshot. So they can delete it all they want. I still have it. So anyway, I wanted to point that out, that the V2 is coming. Obviously, I would not recommend anybody to get involved with it. That just is bad news because we've seen what happened last time. What do we got here? Trucking along. Thank you very much for the US $2. Michael Flores. What is happening? What's going on over there? Red Putt says that means it's a scam, Rabid Mine. Yeah, most likely. I know, ETMC. I know, huh? It's been a while since we heard about them, and yeah, they're trying to do it all over again under a V2. I learned a lot on the first run. You had to get in early, but I would never get back into that rug project. I know, and now like the conversion is like I don't even know what happened. Like I remember I did have some ETC and I had some ETC and something tied up into their liquidity pool. I can't even remember how much, like 25 ETC or something. And I don't know, a bunch of ETC POW, and I went to check on it because it's supposed to be earning each day, and then it was all gone. I was like, where, what? It's disappeared. Like, where's all my coins and stuff? I couldn't even find the pool. It says you have no pool liquidity, and I don't know, everything was just gone. I was like, hey, whatever. I was hoping to come into at least a whole bunch of ETC POW coins to convert over to see what it is, and like there was nothing there. It's like, okay, well, interesting. Oh man. Craziness. BTC dumping again. Yeah, it's looking rough. Looking rough. Let's just go to this tab here, like crypto. Although crypto's looking rough, but this was talked about a couple weeks ago in the live stream, and someone brought it up again in Discord. Is there a dark mode for mining pool stats? Because I always flashbang. I've never found one, but I don't see one. So I'm apologize for the white screen. But this one right here. You guys been CPU mining Cryptex? CPU mining Cryptex, some CPay? Oh, it's down a bit now. It was up 300 and some percent. Now it's only up 277. Obviously, we can see this coin went from about 66 gigahash of CPU hash rate up to 437 now. So obviously, if you were mining this for the past couple of weeks, you're probably making some nice fat bank there. I think it's even profitable right now. I don't know what the numbers, let's try to figure out some numbers right now. I don't know. Anyone got a hash rate on this? I haven't tried it. So anyone got hash rate on this coin? Has anyone here in the live chat tried this? I might have to go into Discord and get some numbers. But at least for CPUs, it sounds like this is doing pretty decent. Obviously, it's not on any profit calculators. So I do want to, I'm just going to go to Discord and see if anyone has some numbers right quick in CPU chat. Okay, what do we got here? Where is it? Maybe they were talking about it in a different chat. Oh yeah, right here. So yeah, all right. I asked if anyone has any hash rate numbers there. I was mining CRA Pay. Is that the same? CRA Pay? Is that Canada Revenue Agency Pay? Probably not. This is Cryptex OX8 algorithm, Cryptex C Pay. So I don't know if it's different or not. But I've been on Cryptex for a long time. I have GPU hash rate of that. What? You can mine this on a GPU? I thought this was CPU mining. Hold on. I gotta go back and see. Maybe this is GPU coin. A couple weeks ago, didn't my account. Oh wait. Oh, maybe it's a GPU coin. Maybe it's not a CPU coin. Regardless, it's supposed to be doing decent. Oh wait, people are bringing up. Hold on. Enjoy the free hash rate. I'm freezing. We'll leave in an hour or so. Our plant. Oh, maybe this might be GPU stuff. I did a calculation a couple days ago, not profitable at all, even though I thought I was wrong. After Rabid releases a video, you can say buy it at profits for sure. Oh, doctor. I don't know what's going on with it now. They're saying it's profitable, then some are saying it's not profitable. So I don't know. Well, I don't have numbers. I guess it is a GPU coin, not a CPU coin. So if Panda turns on his rigs, then there's absolutely no profit. So he's probably left the live stream. He's in there right now, firing up his stuff, and he'll be back in the chat when he takes all the money. Oh, you posted results? Okay, let's see this. Pat is still in chat, so he's not taking it all yet. All right, let's see. He posted results. Rabid mining general chat. Click. Okay, so what do we got here? A2000 hash rate is 67 mega hash. Tesla B100 12 gig is 130 mega hash, and a Radeon 7 says code 43. I'm just kidding. It doesn't say that, but it's blank. Okay. Okay, so we got that, our plan. Okay, so we got some numbers here we can base off of. So let's try to slap together a little spreadsheet and see what we can look like for a little bit of profitability here. So we're going to share this tab. I'm going to go to GPUs. All right, so now let's take some coins per day reward right here. And I'm just going to scroll all the way down to what the heck? I got a lot of GPU stuff here. Whoa. Okay, we're going to go all the way down to here. And I'm going to paste that in. And that didn't work at all. That was what? How come I didn't paste? Some weird link. All right, going up. Let's try this again. Oh, I just hacked myself, whatever that link was. All right, let's try this again. Paste. Okay, here we go. Ethereum. So we're going to go CPay. The algorithm is weird. Algorithm is weird. Current price is okay. We got to figure out the price here. So the price is 0.00135. 0.001135. All right. So we got to figure out how many blocks. I was like, wow, it's only paying $18 a day to miners, but we have Ethereum block reward, so it better be a crap ton of blocks. So the block reward is 5. All right. So with block reward we can see right here on our plant, it's 5. And the block 1 second block times. Wow. Okay. Is that for real? 1 second block times. Interesting. here, I'll just kind of come into here to show you guys again. Is this correct? Anyone confirm? 1 second block time. Let's just see when's all the blocks being found. Let's say 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes. I don't know. This is saying average block time is 1 second. It's 5 seconds? 5-second block time? Okay. 5-second block time. So block reward is 5 and block time is 5 seconds. That's correct. Holy crap. Look at all the blocks. It just, hold on, share tab. Just found, just boom. A lot of blocks just went flying through. Okay. So it's pretty fast. It just, boom, went there. So it is 1 second or 5 seconds. Like, look at all the blocks. Less than a minute, less than a minute, less than a minute, about a minute. 1 second block time. Bad. Too slow. Should be a minimum of 15 blocks per second. Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to go with 1 second block time. I have no idea. Like, that's what hash rate says, but I don't know if that's the case. So anyway, we're going to go 86,400 seconds to times that by 5 because that's 432,000 coins found in a day. Is that right? It's crazy. Let's see what this says. 432, 1, 2, 3, and that's still only $583 a day going out to the miners. 583. All right. So now we got to break this down into, oh, you guys can't see that. So here I put that in. 432,000 coins being found in a day. All right. So now I got to break this down into, so I need my net hash calculator, wherever the heck I put that, right here. Now, the current network hash rate on CPay is 419 gigahash. 419 gigahash. 419 gigahash. So we're going to use the mega hash number because that's what the GPU's hash in is mega hash. So we're going to use that for our total network. So our total network hash rate right here is that. And now we can punch in our numbers. So we got A2000 doing 67 mega hash. So let's see what 67 mega hash is. 9 cents. All right. So 9 cents. A2000 is only doing 9 cents. Okay. That doesn't look too hot. Tesla V100 is 130 mega hash. So let's see that. That's a little bit over double. So it's going to be like 20 cents. 130 mega hash is 18 cents. All right. So I apologize for getting anybody's hopes up. It looks like based on these numbers, it's not looking very good. Not looking very good. Now, if you were mining this, possibly, let's see if you were mining this before the hash rate explosion, where it was at 87 gigahash online. So let's just try to adjust that 87 gigahash online. So let's just put this to 87. Then 87 cents the VM100 would have been making. So not too bad. I guess 87 cents for 130 mega hash. I don't know what the power consumption is, but that's not too bad. Let's get an idea. 67 for the A2000. 44 cents for an A2000 if you're mining this before the pump. Obviously now it's not looking very good. But what is it looking like for, this is all speculation at this point. We're trying to turn this around that this could look decent at all. So a 170HX is making 41 cents a revenue. So that's actually not bad. If you were mining this previously, you're getting 44 cents right now. That's more than a CMP is making. What's an A2000 doing right now though? 7 cents. So a lot more than what, it'd normally be doing. So anyway, it's not looking amazing, obviously, especially with the hash rate increasing. So yeah, I guess it says right here also $578 per day. So we could have just used this number for the daily emissions. Okay, well, there we go. Now we know. Now we know some numbers for that. Panda, don't turn on your hardware. It's not worth it. Well, then again, you have cheap power, so But then again, this was revenue prices, so it's still not worth it. I'll have to think of options. May start posting some videos on YouTube. There you go, Jockwick Miner. There you go. Post some in the video. Make some videos. 170HX water block clear custom should be here soon. Nice. You're already on Panda's already on it. He's like, that's still making more than everything else. I'm turning on. I'm gonna soak up all $500 a day because no one else can compete with this cheap power. Hey, that's the way you do it. You push people, you push all the more expensive power people off the network. You turn into a bully, and that's what the big guys do. So that's what you got to do. Just push them off, take over, hijack that 570 some dollars a day, and put it in your own pocket. That's the way the game is played. It's just the way it's played. Speaking of your water block cleared customs, I'm still waiting on that coaxial thing. It's in Red Deer. It's been there for 3 days, which is like 40 minutes away. And it's been sitting there for 3 days. And then I called Pure later this morning. They're like, oh, well, I don't know. It hasn't been scanned. So I guess we can, I'll start a, whatever, an investigation. I was like, okay, whatever. And then I said, well, can I just go and pick it up? And they said, well, first it has to be scanned so we can tell you to pick it up. I'm like, oh, great. So no point. By the time they probably scan it, it'll probably be who knows when. And then it'll be the weekend or something and they'll be closed. So yeah, it's sitting there lost. Who knows? We'll see what happens. All your base are belong to us. StarCraft, your base are belong to us. I haven't played that game forever, StarCraft. I remember, wasn't Panda like streaming that a while ago? Wasn't he like a StarCraft master? Panda, you ever gonna play Ark with me or what? Huh? When are we gonna play Ark and World of Tanks and stuff like that? Let's like do that. Start a clan. We can be the miners' den or something, and then all the other miners can join us. And yeah, StarCraft 2. I used to be StarCraft Grandmaster when I was younger. Ooh, Grandmaster. They use chess, what's it called? Thingamajiggers. I used to be top 200 in League of Legends in season 1 to 3. I was a top gamer. What? See, now you're terrible. See, you got to be a top gamer, move to Japan, and then you're rich. Like if you're a top gamer, they give you Lamborghinis just for playing games. Like here, take this Lamborghini and be part of our gaming industry. Japan, they don't mess around when it comes to games. TJ owns Red Panda Mining and StarCraft. We're all good. Yeah, there's crypto's failing, so that's our next plan. We're all gonna move to Japan and try to play video games. that's plan B. Oh man. Oh, that's hilarious. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. What else do we got here? Arc. What is that? Eli Mushroom streams a load of that. Who is that? Molly Lee Mushroom streams? Who's Molly Lee Mushrooms? I don't know that person, but they play Arc. Awesome. I can't wait till Genesis 1 releases. Finally. Genesis 1 is supposed to release in a month or two. They released Lost Colony last month, but I'm waiting for Gen 1. That'll be some fun stuff. We can finally get our text gifts back. Good stuff. PAL or NTFS? I might have to do some game streaming later today, huh? Yeah. Gaming channel stuff later. Let's do that. That'd be fun. Now I want to play games. Jeez, why did this get brought up? Thanks to crypto. Yeah, thanks to crypto. World of Tanks. Yeah, World of Tanks. I haven't played that forever. Now I'm gonna have to remember how to play it all over again. Oh, Panda's gonna play with me. Which game though? I don't know. I don't know what to play. We could try. You could join my tribe in Ark, or we can go tame some dinosaurs and stuff because you have no idea what you're doing, so you're gonna need levels. Or I don't know. I haven't played World. What is that? World of Tanks for like ever, but I don't remember how to drive a tank, so I don't even remember how to refill it with freaking shells anymore. It's been so long. They keep changing the UI. Is there anything new regarding XMR V2 and the X9? Not that I'm aware of. I don't have Tribe or Arc. Tribe or Arc. Tribe. Well, Tribe. You join the tribe. That's what that is. But yeah, Arc. COD. I don't know if I have any of that. 10-hour game? What's a 10-hour game? Oh, on a side note, I was talking to Telus the other day because the internet went out. I was like, okay, what's going on here? Well, half the internet went out because the DSL cable 1 and 2 with the copper lines, and number 2 went out. So I was talking to them, and they didn't know if they needed a technician, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, they got it fixed, And what was interesting is I asked if they're ever gonna have fiber out here, and their answer was, "We might have it soon." I guess Alberta's been installing massive fiber network even to all the small towns. I didn't know this, but they're spending like 100 and some, 200 some $1 million to get internet to pretty much everybody, like fiber everywhere, even small farms. So they're greatly investing in the infrastructure, and they said that the fiber hookup's like a kilometer away right now. So it's like almost here. So I'm like, okay, well, when do you think? So I'm guessing, they said maybe if we're lucky, 6 months to a year. So that'll probably turn into about 10 years. But maybe in the spring when things start thawing, they'll start putting in more of the lines and get it here. So that'll be awesome. I might have fiber possibly. So I'm pretty excited for that. That'll be pretty sweet. I'll have the giganet like Panda because it looks like all the new fiber they're putting in here is all the 3 gig up and down. So, there's if you're slower than that, you're left in the dust. So everything they're putting in now seems to be the pure Telus fiber, 3 gig down, 3 gig up, which would be awesome compared to the garbage I got now. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Um, Hackers made you quit CS. Oh, you got rid of the AT. So it'll be pretty sweet. That means I can like actually try like AI stuff, but then I still don't have the cheap power. So we'll see what happens. But it'll be interesting if I can start getting some decent internet. Getting your Proxmox servers up. I don't have any servers. That's another thing I want to kind of delve in, play around with is like servers. Like Proxmox, that's all like VMs and stuff, right? That's like what's it called? I'm here now placing a USB stick in to install it. Is that all? Is that like Proxmox is like all the different VMs. It's like the system to run the VMs or whatever. Like, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I wanna try slapping something together like that too for all sorts of stuff, but we'll see. I think it'd be awesome too because if I can get some fast internet, like Panic can do it all already. But you got Retro Mike now starting all his solo pools and his own GitHub there. You can import all that to Umbrel as well as the Zima OS now, and you can just run pretty much thanks to Retro Mike, obviously, because he's running the easy. He's making all the Docker containers and everything for everything, but like he has everything set up easily where you can you can download Litecoin, Dogecoin, Monero, all sorts of other ones, as well as Mining Core, and it's all self-installing, rolling up. You can run your own solo pools and a whole bunch of coins now, thanks to obviously Retro Mike. He deserves full credit for all this because he's been making all this stuff in little Docker containers for quick point and click install. So for new people that suck at doing stuff like us, so that's pretty awesome there. So that's something I definitely want to put together, like a big mining core solo pool node thing so I can just solo mine everything. That'd be awesome, I think. I set the YouTube above who streams Arc for hours. Let me check Jock McMiner. Jock McMiner, Jock McMiner. Where is it? Oh, right there. Manning something 420. Let me see this. Copy. Let's check out his channel, see what he has here. YouTube. Engage. That mango mushrooms. Grower 420. Is this him? Oh, that's a different. That's Arc Raiders, not Arc. Not the Arc I'm thinking of. Is this who you're referring to? This guy? He's doing Arc Raiders, not the Arc. Yeah, this is different. This is different. I'm looking at this one right here. Arc Lost Colony. Well, that's the latest Lost Colony, but Arc Survival Ascended. This one right here. This game. Where you come to and you just crush. You tame dinosaurs and stuff and do cool things. See, look, there's some Rexes right there. You ride them, you eat everybody and all this stuff. And you got there's bats and stuff and some crazy Chinese dragon floating around that's added in now. And yeah, this Ark Lost Colony. So this is the one. This is the one I play. Ark Survival Ascended. It's fun. It's fun. What do we got here? Ark. I'm English. Sounds the same to me. Yeah, it does. No, I don't. Ark short for who knows how many things are out there. But yeah, Ark Survival Ascended. It's a dinosaur game. You tame dinosaurs, you ride dinosaurs, you know, do things like that. You raid, you bosses, all sorts of stuff. My little guys are on retro mic nodes. Nice, nice. But RMT is doing good things for the community with private solo pools. However, he needs to disclose how the wallets are made and also any donation addresses, etc. Oh yeah, I never thought about the wallet stuff because he usually has it all. He said it's all pre in there. It's all through Electron wallets, I believe, because he has that Electron app in there. But yeah, I'm not sure. I just talked to him about that. He said you can go into the config to remove the donation addresses, but I said keep it in. Oh yeah, there you go. So yeah, like especially with the Zima OS that he was going to, that newer one there. Like there's a lot more configuration stuff you can do supposedly. So yeah, you can easily get into all the configurations, and that comes part of learning how all these files and stuff work. Because yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I guess Panda said you can take that out, but I guess we'll see. Sounds like Thunder the Barbarian. What's that she said last night? What were you guys talking about? What's going on now? We're getting off topic again. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. What else is there to talk about? Like, I've only been live for about 46 minutes. Crypto markets. You know, let's take a look at some of our biggest gainers. Whoa, ETI is up 135%. That's not too shabby. Alephium is doing something. Okay, 14%. Raven Coin's up 7. Obviously, it's still nowhere where it should be. We got Meow Coins up 4. Demo. I can use a demo now finally, but I don't have a demo. Demo, is it like what did it pump to? Is it already over with? Is demo dying? Oh yeah, I guess it died when it first came out. $1.80 to 1 cent. That's usually how it works. All right, let's see where else Helium is up 2%. Octa.Space. Oh, I never thought I'd say, but Octa.Space, why are you doing this to us? Why are you getting rid of your miners? That's sad times. Sad times. All right, what do we got here? Zill. I still got my Zill. Do you guys still have your Zill? I'm still waiting for it to do something. 23-cent Zill. Where the heck are you? It's not coming. Come on, Zill. Show us something. Monero's 459. We got some greenage happening still there. Doge is up 0.8%, but sadly it's been under 12 cents. Ionide 12.17. There's a interesting case of that thing right there. Helium, FPOW. What do we got here? All right, let's look at the biggest losers. You guys ready? Who's the biggest losers? What the heck? When did this name change? Epic Cash. When did it turn to Epic Private Internet Cash? What? That wasn't there when we streamed the other day, was it? No. Anyway, I guess Epic Cash is now Epic Private Internet Cash. But it is down 13% since their name changed, so I don't think the community is liking it too much. Anyway, MXC 13% down. QRL is down 9. Virus is down 9. Zcash down 7. Oh, 332. How much longer? How long do you guys think until Zcash hits $80 again? $60. Less than $100. All those poor Zcash miners out there, they're probably really biting their nails right now. Under $100 in the next couple of months, possibly. Maybe by tomorrow. The way crypto sometimes dumps, could be tomorrow for all we know. That's pretty crazy. And then with Bitmain ready to release new miners, I hope no one pre-ordered any of those new ones. Hope not. Zap, it's here somewhere. Here it is, down 7%, 67 cents. Only 67. Come on, we need a 100x here to go back up to $67. That'd be nice. I'm wishing for that because I still got my bag. So hopefully something happens here. Hive mapper, half a cent. That's sad. Come on. When's $1 hive mapper? We are a ways from $1 hive mapper. Duro is 22 cents. We're a ways from $23 that used to have last cycle. Oh boy. Ergo's a disappointing one too. Like, what the heck is going on here? Like, it pumped in 2018, the late bloomer. Then it pumped again last cycle. This cycle, nothing. Still nothing. Is it coming or is it done? Like, look at this. Almost exactly the same happened here. Here, like, look, even the little mini peaks afterwards. And then zeroness. Come on, we need this. We need this. Like, I don't even care. $10 I'd be happy with. Would you guys be happy with $10 ergo? Probably. Probably. That's over 10x of where it is right now. It's like whatever, 15x. Cubic. I don't know what's going on with Cubic. Quai looks like their run is coming to an end. They are down. They're down on the week. Oh, rough times. Come on, Quai. We need to pull in more Doge. What is soap looking like these days? Maybe that's the issues. Soap. Let's look at soap. They need more Doge hash rate. That's the issue. It's all about the Dogecoin. They need more Doge. So, did they gain a bit of script here? 31, 740. How big are they now? Let's take a quick look here. Kapow hash rate. Kapow. Let's just burst with everybody here. 2.3 terahash. 2.3. That is, yeah, they're still the top pool when it comes to what am I looking at? This is Quai. Duh, I wanted Ravencoin. 2.3. Yeah, they're still, bigger than two miners when it comes to Ravencoin mining. So that's that. We got Shaw, so 707 petahash. 707 petahash here on Bitcoin Cash. Let's take a look here. 700. Whoa, what is it? Did they lose all their hash rate? 707. Oh no, yeah, they're still in second. For some reason, I was thinking 7.7. Yeah, so they're still their second largest Bitcoin Cash pool. So yeah, that's huge. 707 petahash. So second place there. And script is at 35, 35.6. So let's just come into the Litecoin department. 35.6. 35. Are they ahead of 11 yet? 11, 30. Oh, yeah, they boosted up. They're in eighth. They're in eighth place. Okay, so they're in eighth place now. List a bit over dog pool, doge pool, dog pool. Yeah, dogpool.work. There's no E there. So yeah, they're up in eighth place. So they are gaining hash rate. It's coming up. So interesting, but maybe it has to do with all the other coins not bringing in as much as they were. But still, it's interesting. They should be bringing in quite a bit more. How about Doge? Yeah, same thing. 35. Yeah, eighth place here, better than Doge Pool. Yeah, so it should be the same thing anyway. Litecoin merges Doge, but yeah, very interesting. So they're gaining hash rate on the script side, so it's interesting to see that they're actually losing out some more. I don't know. Any thoughts on that? Is BSV the true blockchain? BSV. What? BSV? What is BSV? Let's take a look in here. BSV. BSV. Bitcoin SV. What is that? I don't even know what this is. What? Where's their website? Am I going to get hacked if I go to this? Unleash the potential of data on chain. BSV blockchain. Let's go to Satoshi. I don't know what this is. What does BSV stand for? Oh, is this the Bitcoin Satoshi vision? BSV? Is that what this is? Satoshi version? Someone fill me in. Is that Satoshi vision maybe? Yeah, if this is the one I'm thinking of, this is the one that started the whole issues with illegal blockchains. BS, like I remember there was a Bitcoin Satoshi something. It was the first one years back that implemented the higher block size to allow all this stuff into the blockchain that we're now seeing in the core, which now got revamped. But I believe this is the one, the Satoshi vision. I'm pretty sure if that BSV stands for Satoshi vision, then this is the one. And they went through illegal things because all that illegal stuff with kids and stuff being uploaded to the blockchain, that was all in here and a massive lawsuit went through. So I would not use this chain at all because it's being used for stuff like that. So that I can't confirm or deny that that's the one, but it was Bitcoin Satoshi Vision or something. Let me see. Is BSV the illegal lawsuit chain for images or something? I don't even know what to put into Google here for that. Okay, right here. It is BSV. BSV has been subject to controversy due to illegal content, including child abuse. Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff happening on that chain, and this is what whole sparked the whole thing for the new Core 30 Bitcoin development. They're adding that extra data in. So yeah, BSV is the one that is bad. You don't want just yeah, stay away from it. I don't touch it with a 10-foot pole. So yeah, I'm staying. Yeah, I don't know. There, he 2 cents. My 2 cents on there. Stay as far away from that chain as you possibly can. What do we got here? Most of it was hold on empties. I'll move back. Bloated mesh fills. Uh, fully electric hit a bunch of the blocks. Yes, it is Satoshi Vision. Okay, yeah. Bad data in their blockchain, higher OP return. I think my question was, is Bitcoin.core BTC the original blockchain? Yeah, Core BTC. Yeah, that's the original. Yeah, Bitcoin Core, it's the original. And there's also the NOTS node version, which allows you to filter those things through that OP return. But yeah, Bitcoin Core is the original Bitcoin. It's the original chain that sparked it all. And every coin you mine today, pretty much, whether it's Raven coin or something else, all of it has some sort of fork deriving from Bitcoin. Even if it's like 20 forks later between other coins, the original code goes back to Bitcoin for a lot of these coins. Yeah, nobody cares about BSV. Pure disappointment, the whole BTC core team. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. And now they revamped it because there's something issue going on. Like, I don't know. It's a lot of, I don't know what's happening. The full story is yet to be heard. Uh, That's a prune note. I put some, but if it happens, it happens. If not, uh, they're turning BTC into the same with BTC Cash. What is like? I don't even know what. I can't even remember when. I remember BTC Cash and forking Bitcoin for something. I can't remember what the whole purpose of that fork was. You're thinking of Knots, which is the prune version. Sorry, I want the full BTC node from. No, Knots is not a prune version either. You can run it as pruned, but Knots and Core, you can run them both, and it'll be a full arcu arc. What was it? Archive. I don't know why I can't say that. Archival node. It'll have everything since 2009. That's why you need 2 gigabytes of data to run either one. It's the downloads the same data and chain. It's just that the Knots node gives the user running the node more filters to play with, if that makes sense. You can turn certain things off and on to allow certain things. With the core version, supposedly you can't do that. That's why people are running the knots now, because you have more control over your node to let certain sizes in and out and stuff and not allow certain size files and things like that. So yeah, knots does allow you to exclude stuff. You have more control over the node. Like ordinals and stuff. Yeah, I think that, but I think for ordinals, I'm not sure how that works. I think there's another node you run for ordinals alongside it to do something with ordinals. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, make sure you have 2 terabytes in for sure. Cause I had a 1 terabyte. Like we can find, let me just see where it is right now. Bitcoin node one, where is one? No, 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 right here. So yeah, like here you can see I'm running knots in mine right here. 2.02 terabyte drive I put in it, and we got 973 gigabytes. Now, when I was running a 1 terabyte drive, yeah, obviously you can see there's a little bit of room there, but to start to run everything at the same time and stuff, it was saying not enough space and stuff. So you do need a little bit of buffer over, like everything. We all know that. So you do need 2 terabytes to run this smoothly. You might still get away with one, but I was getting errors with my 1 terabyte. But remember that 1 terabyte might have only been like 980 gigabytes. As you know, you don't always get the full two. And in this case, I actually got a little bit extra with 2.02. So I might have to sell this one for extra money once hard drives really start going about 10x in price, thanks to the AI crypto lie. But anyway, yeah, we got Bitcoin knots here. We see synchronized running for 12 days straight now. And there's the blocks, full data in the blocks. It's got it all there. Oh wait, you can't see that because I didn't share that tab. Oh yeah, now you can see it. What block we're on, it's all in there and synced right up here. And then we got our pool rocking away. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I still don't know why my Octa.Axe is not seeing its open source hardware. That's interesting. Isn't that still just like a BitAxe, or is it? Or maybe it is. Is it different? Is it different than a BitAxe? I don't know. 1 week ago was my highest diff, 4.4. Let's just make sure everything's running still. And 46 just now, 2 minutes ago. Yeah, everything's still going. It's been detected, last seen. Best difficulty. Oh, that reminds me. In about 11 days, we'll look at this right now. We can see it in our mempool right here. Look at this. We're going to have a 16% reduction in the Bitcoin difficulty, which means we're going to see a decrease in block times. Blocks are going to be found faster. So we're going to, in theory, obviously it's still going to be next to impossible, but it should be easier to find solo blocks. Oh crap, I'm not even showing you this. So yeah, so because of all the stuff that's been going down, and blocks are pretty slow right now, actually, because a lot of hash rate fell off from all the weather and stuff going on in Texas and other places, we're going to have a pretty big difficulty drop happening here. Here we can see about 16.19% drop in the difficulty. So, and it's going to happen in about 8 days time. So we're going to see increase a speed up of blocks. Now, maybe someone's trying to game the system. Once that happens, we're probably going to see people turn on, possibly if they can get their power back and stuff, or maybe they turned off for this very reason. Then, faster blocks, those be swooping up more. But, in theory, because we're going to have faster block times, we should start seeing, we have a higher chance of hitting a Bitcoin block solo mining. So that's something to pay attention to moving forward, is we're going to see faster blockchain on Bitcoin. Squirrel Masters use the DCMA, then you are providing you are not at fault, just like Google or Microsoft. Not uses filters and will block some traffic. Yeah, I can't remember how it works. Like you set your sizes of your files you want through or something like that. I'm not 100% sure how the whole knots filters work, but yeah, you can adjust them. You have the ability. So that's the main reason why a lot of people is running knots now, because you have the ability to filter out a lot of that stuff that's taking up a lot of block space. It is still BTC. Yep. BTC and stuff will still get through, and BTC. Bitcoin will be used what it's supposed to be used for. Bitcoin. Everyone adding all these ordinals and all this stuff. Bitcoin was never designed for any of that crap. And it honestly is ruining the Bitcoin blockchain by adding ordinals and all this stupid stuff. Sure, it helps boost the fees up when it gets overloaded and busy, but it makes Bitcoin slow. And then, it's just discouraging people. You go to send Bitcoin to someone, it takes 2 days or something because you didn't put a high enough transaction fee in there, and you don't get your Bitcoin for hours on ends or even days. That people aren't going to adopt that. Why would they want to adopt that? It takes forever to do anything. You're faster using the darn banking system. pretty crazy. So yeah, all this stuff being added to Bitcoin because they did it in Ethereum or something is just dumb in my mind. Yeah, Bitcoin is pretty slow. So I don't know. I think it's going to be interesting to see how the future plays out. The future is probably in something like Raptorium. I'm waiting for someone to comment on that. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Obviously, we're going to need a faster. You need a faster blockchain to cover that. I think that's why. What is it? Is it Polygon or Solana? I can't remember which chain. Or is it Cardano? Where all these crypto payment cards now with the USDC is using Polygon, I think. Is that what Tangent is using? It's gonna be that, and I think testing begins next week or something, or maybe in 2 weeks in the US, I believe. But yeah, it's using something that's obviously a lot faster because you can't tap your card and then wait for 2 days to see if it goes through or not. Yes, Litecoin is pretty decent. Litecoin is good. It's cheap. It's fairly quick to transfer things, but there's still stuff that's obviously a lot faster with confirmations and stuff. And Cardano and stuff is like that. Kaspa's extremely fast, but nobody cares about it. I don't know, other things like that. I just spit out my coffee when you rocked over. Oh, that's hilarious. Nice, nice, nice. I just spit out his coffee. Oh man. Nice. Uh, they are 99% exact besides the filters. Yeah, exactly. Bitcoin knots and Bitcoin core. They're exactly the same. You're getting the node. It's all a node, it's all full, exactly the same. The only difference between knots and cores is core gives you those filters to help filter out the stuff you don't want to run through your node and stuff. That's the only difference. But yeah, if you just leave a default, they're both pretty much they're exactly the same thing. And you'll find a block if you're solo mining to it. And if you just want to copy the chain to run your wallet on, they'll both work for sending Bitcoin and running your wallets off of, and so on. I will never promote POS F Cardano. Well, no, I'm not promoting nothing. I'm just saying that's what they're using. Obviously, as a miner, we want a proof of work chain to dominate, the crypto markets. Well, obviously, Bitcoin is doing that, but I really feel we need something faster for this full adoption that everybody wants and uses. Bitcoin, it is slow. It is very slow, and I don't think it's going to be able to be used for um what people claim that they're going to want to use it for. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Sure, the Lightning Network is much faster, but that's not strictly native Bitcoin either. That's being converted over to a different network, so a layer two and stuff. Is there a Discord with Panda and you, perhaps? No, we both have our own Discords. But you could probably tag either one of them. Actually, I'd say you could tag either one of us in either one of them, but there's already so many red taggings and stuff going on all over the place. We probably miss it, so that probably wouldn't work. Yeah. Join both Discords. Meanwhile, with normal wire transfer, it takes me a week to transfer funds to USA. Even BT. Oh, is it? Okay, never mind. It takes a week to wire transfer. All right, that's a long time. That's a very long time. So BTC is faster than that, even on the slow days, for sure. Don't come into my Discord. It's crazy. Oh boy. Is there a Discord? Okay, went through that. Bitcoin Lightning. Yeah, Lightning. I never really used the Lightning Network. I know Vancouver, where Panda lives. Well, he's not in Vancouver, but in BC there, outside of Vancouver though. But they got a lot of shops there that run on the Bitcoin Lightning Network that you can actually buy stuff with Bitcoin using Bitcoin Lightning. So, no, there's some places do have the option. That's cool. Are both in the same 51st state, so pretty much same person. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 50 seconds after Greenland. Now he did it. Now he did it. Yeah, now he did it. RPM didn't see mine yet in Discord. Didn't see what? What are you guys talking about? You guys are all crazy? Everybody's crazy. Discord sucks. What else is it? It isn't really any better. We're finding out that all the Telegram stuff is getting uh is it Telegram or is it that other one? All getting leaked everywhere and everything. Everything that claims that it's private isn't private. True privacy, Monero. Done. Okay, what else do we got here? Anything else going on here before we wrap this one up? Is there any last minute questions? Let's take a look at the prices on some stuff here just to see if anything has changed in the past little bit here. We have, holy crap, guys. Oh, let's go to this just so you guys can see a better picture of this. There. Whoa, we got some green. We went from red to green. Look at that. Bitcoin is green, guys. It's green. There we go. There we go. Red Panda Mining, are you live? Are you going live, Panda, soon if you want to? Let me check. I'm going to see. Does he have a notification or anything anywhere? If you want to go live, we can direct traffic. Even though you'll get 10 times more people anyway. I don't see any live thing there yet. But if you plan on going live, we can do that. We can do a flippity flip over there. We only got 56 viewers. Wow, a slow, rough day. 25 likes. Smash the like button, guys. Panda goes live. He's going to have about probably 200 people. No, I'm working on my servers. Okay, he's working on servers. No live stream from Panda. It's confirmed right there. See? All right, guys. So we are going to wrap this one up, though. I do appreciate you guys for showing up to this live stream. And I guess I will see you all in the next one. I'm going to see, maybe play some games later. So I'll figure that out too. So make sure you guys head over to the Rabid Gaming channel so we can play some video games. I'll probably play Ark Survival Evolved, but we'll see what happens. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Rabid out.